All right. It's a little sunnier today than I thought it was going to be.
It's both cloudier and sunnier.
Did you see my shirt today?
No, I did not. Nice.
It's with Disneyland 55.
Anniversary, the better one.
This is for the gold. Yes, this is for the golden anniversary, which is much better than the silver for the platinum anniversary
For the 100 years.
or the 60th anniversary.
Yeah.
So Lunar New Year's food. Is this the best food festival?
I would say that for my money's worth, I tend to prefer food and wine.
Really?
Yeah.
That's because this is my favorite.
Really?
Like by far.
I think that food and wine has a sort of vibe of feeling like it's for Californians, and as a Californian, I like that.
You don't think this feels very California specific?
Oh no, it does feel very California specific.
Say, I don't.
But this feels like it has a greater theme.
Okay.
But it's not to say I don't like Lunar New Year Festival's food.
I mean, we'll have to see this spring.
Yeah.
We'll have to save our rankings of stuff here and then compare it to. I just feel there's far more hits here than misses. Because I will point out to this, a couple of years ago, Pavan and I were at California Food and Wine Festival, and we had the most disgusting avocado paleta with salsa on it. Pico de gallo.
Salsa.
Pico de gallo, I think
It was
they call
rancid pico de gallo.
The onions were rancid.
The crunchy bits were crunchy, but they did not
Were
go
they
with-
chicharrones or something?
No. It was like tortilla chips. Crumbled
Tortilla chips. It was just a miss. Actually, if you like scrape everything off of it, the avocado paleta wasn't bad.
No.
But it was like
Because
not
it was an avocado paleta.
right. But it was like served as like an appetizer entree thing, not.
But I think where I like
dessert.
it is I think the hits are higher for me in food and wine.
I think
the lows are so
lower.
much lower.
I think the lows are really.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I'm trying to think back on that one. Was there anything I really loved there? Wasn't that where we had the horchata cold brew?
It is.
The worst cold brew on property until the new one. They have a new one I don't think I've tried yet. But at Food and Wine, they had horchata cold brew. First, it was so sweet. So a cast member introduced us to a concept, Disney Sweet.
Park Suite.
Park Suite. This was Park Suite. Park Suite is like ridiculously sweet.
Cloyingly so. To me, when something is too sweet, it tastes like I'm drinking medicine. And that horchata cold brew tasted like I was drinking cold medicine. I'm 5 years old in bed, and I'm never gonna get better.
It was awful. I think we also had another really not good cold brew some orange cold brew thing.
Something like that. That's 2 years ago. I get your point. I do think the lows are very low, but it's just there's things like the burnt ends, mac and cheese.
But they do. So mac and cheese for me, it's Disney lazy. Like, so for Festival of the Holidays this last year, they had 3 different mac and cheeses.
It's true.
Come on.
But the burnt ends were really well done.
No, they
I
were.
wasn't expecting a tender, delicious burnt end.
Okay,
No.
give me 1 mac and cheese. I don't need 3 different mac and cheese.
And that time, that was the one mac and cheese.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
At least that's how I remember it.
So we are at Prosperity Bao and Buns. We're right near the entrance to San Francisco. It's pretty busy. This is the second weekend of the festival. It's pretty busy considering our shitty weather.
But it is only $30 for Genie Plus today, not $35, so it's not maxed out.
So we got the passes, and they've changed them this year. Sip and Savor Pass, there's no more tags on them anymore. It's all digital.
So you lose the tactile feel of ripping off your tabs
Yeah.
and giving it to the cast members, and you also lose the fact that it's analog and so much easier for them to handle when their system inevitably goes down.
You also have to remember how many tabs you have left on it now.
Yeah.
Whereas
So-
before you just were like, I have this.
We ordered 6 things. You get 6 uses. Since we were magic key holders, it cost us some $42.
$43,
$43.
including tax. So the break-even point is $7.16.
So as long as you are redeeming them for something that is of that value, or the average value of all items comes out to that, you are breaking even.
Yeah.
However, the math we like to do is it needs to be more expensive than the tab, and I just pay for the other things with money.
Yeah, so some stuff is like $9. That's really good. Some stuff is like $7.20,
$7.50.
$7.50.
Yeah, and
It's like
most non-alcoholic drinks are actually cheaper than the tab, so
because
it's
you
not
can't get
necessarily
alcoholic
worth
drinks.
it. Yeah.
Do you think Disney should do like an alcoholic sick and saver pack?
I mean, I think they would make a ton of money, but I think they don't want to encourage a sort of pre-buying of alcohol and people drinking a whole bunch. In general, when alcohol is around, you have a limit of 2 for purchasing.
So let me ask you this. If we had been able to purchase an alcohol pass today, would we have gotten an alcohol pass today?
It depends on the price, but probably.
I think we would.
If the break even was $13, I think we would have bought it.
Yeah.
Because every drink is at least $15.
I think so.
Every alcoholic drink.
I think so. All right, so let's taste a little food. So we're at Prosperity Bao and Buns, like I said. So we got the Kung Pao Bao. I don't have any description.
No description, but I do remember from the online Disney blog, it is a
plant-based chicken.
I'm more of a snowshoe.
They have it right here.
Plant-based chicken.
Say it again.
Roasted.
We're reading way across the thing. Roasted peanuts and scallions. So plant-based chicken, roasted peanuts and scallions. So Disney's continuing their trend of really leaning into plant-based alternatives. I remember when their food festival started at DCA, they would have very few plant-based alternatives. Almost every place, I think, has at least one.
And if not, you will have plenty of plant-based options around. Though, in general, I would say vegan options, it may be harder to find. In this case, this is vegan, but in general,
Alright, I'm gonna get out my magic key cutlery.
I forgot to buy those.
Really?
It's bamboo. It says Disneyland on it. It comes with a little thing that you can like hook on stuff. It's pretty cool actually, because I never have to like search around. The only problem is like after every like meal thing, I have to go like clean them.
Yeah, that is the only annoying thing.
So, all right, let's do the Kung Pao Bao.
What's the top egg, basically? Yeah.
I mean, I don't care if you just eat it. I'll just eat the rest. Unless you care.
First present.
So it's got the peanuts and the scallions.
A good amount of peanuts.
How appetizing looking is that?
You'll settle for that.
I mean, to me,
It's kind of tan.
it's kind of tan, but I mean, I like saucy foods in a bun, and so even though the color is kind of boring, to me, the aroma, it has it has a nice spice aroma, and you can really get the some of the scallions have opened up from being near something warm. Some of them still cold.
So the other thing we're going to be tasting in a minute is the barbecue pork bun, which is here. This is better looking.
Absolutely.
This is just more interesting looking to me.
Yeah. But I also think it's a lot messier and unnecessarily so. Like a bun is usually just a bun, maybe with a side sauce you dip it in, but never.
This looks messy too.
Yeah, but the open buns can be a lot messier. Where usually this is more like.
All right, well, I'm not going to cut it. I'm just going to
go for it.
I didn't go up to the area.
Got a little kick.
Does it? Not to me.
A little kick. There's a little spice.
I can detect it barely at the end, so I eat very spicy in general.
So pretend you're a white person from Minnesota.
So this is really spicy.
Okay.
It's got mayonnaise in it.
I would say that. I'd say that people who don't like spicy food, this is going to be too spicy for you.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess if you don't like spicy food at all.
Right. I think for me, there's a little spice there. It's nothing overpowering. It's fine.
It's fine. It's
Fine.
It's about as bland as it looked, to be honest.
It's not as bland as it looked. I just wish there was a little more.
Anything. It could have
Isn't
used
garlic a component of kung pao?
I believe so, yeah.
Very little garlic there.
Not a lot of salt. Could have used more salt, I think. There was no enhancement to the flavor. The green onions, I love onions. I couldn't really taste the green onions.
They're flavorless.
Yeah. It tastes like they like
The
soaked
peanuts
them
are
in
good.
water.
They're crunchy.
Very crunchy, as a peanut should be. If they weren't crunchy, I'd be worried.
I mean, it's not bad.
But it's not good. I would not get it again unless it was the only plant-based option I could enjoy.
If you had to give it a letter grade,
If I had to give it a letter grade, I would give it.
not a tier ranking, because that's on Tuesdays. Letter grade. It's not an F.
It's
Not an A. Wow. So average.
So I have had much better food in both Lunar New Year Festival and in Food and Wine.
Okay.
It's also $9 with the Sip and Savor Pass. It's cheaper.
It's $7.15 or 16 cents.
Yes, but if you were to just like spend $9 on that, I'd be very unhappy.
$9 on that. Maybe some people would. It's not bad.
If you have access to like a more modern Chinese restaurant, you can get these kinds of buns for much cheaper and with much better.
I mean, so Pavan's is a C.
They're more like a
I don't think it's mid. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just kind of like, okay.
And that's what makes it a C.
I don't know. See, we're in the era of grade inflation now. I think it's like a B
I don't grade on a curve.
minus.
So. I was
I
trying
think
to
it's
just
in
do a
B
single
territory,
letter
but
grade.
low B.
That's one of those garlic chips.
It's fine. It's not gross.
The thing
It's
is,
not a failure.
I feel like B has to show a little bit of extra competency. Where I feel
Okay.
like this, like if this was well salted, I
It
think
was a
that
little under seasoned.
It was a little under seasoned.
Maybe I'm the only one who got the spice.
Maybe it was only on your side.
Because there was a little spice there. It's lingering a tiny little bit. I mean, my mouth is watering for the next thing.
Yeah.
Which it wasn't for that. Okay, C.
Yeah. C plus.
Not
compromise.
C. Let's
C.
not do
Okay.
pluses or minuses.
Yeah, I agree.
Kung Pao
Uh-oh.
Bao.
Friendly
We have
little
a
bee.
bee here who's come to see what we're doing.
I was trying to show him for the camera.
All right, so now we go to the barbecue pork bun. Now, interestingly enough, I was looking forward to the Kung Pao Bao and the barbecue pork bun. I was like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah,
It's going to be a
exactly.
barbecue pork bun.
Yeah.
Sure. SoCal, it's like you can get these everywhere.
Yeah.
But this looks really good. Again, I think it's appetizing looking.
Yeah.
This is going to be messy.
Go for it. Do whatever you
What
think
is-
is best.
So it's got the fried chili and onions on top.
Nice. I wonder if we took this and sprinkled it on the other one.
I know.
Start hacking our own Disney dishes. All right.
So for now, we're just reviewing things as they are.
Yes.
Okay, knife worked a lot better for that one. Cross section.
You're not getting happy with it.
It's a lot of bland chili crisp.
Don't care.
That's the blandest chili crisp. No. Oh wait, hold on. There it is.
It was
It's still very bland chili crisp.
I mean, so the bun itself is moist, which is good. It's not dried out. It's warm. The filling's fine.
To be
It's
honest,
pork.
I've had worse barbecue pork buns at actual.
You're the chef?
Oh yeah, me too. I've had some real train wrecks of barbecue pork buns.
Zoe takes the order.
So honestly, overall, it's relatively competently made. If you don't like spicy, definitely don't eat
Don't
this.
get this. What's the sauce?
It's a chili mayo.
Chili mayo.
Yeah.
All right, I might start
Kimchi
doing this to
mayo.
my. I might start doing this to my steamed buns at home.
Yeah, I mean, I usually eat because
Put
it's
some
like
kimchi mayo on the top. Take some Kewpie,
mix it with some chopped kimchi or something.
chopped kimchi, and then put toasted chili flakes on top.
I mean, I would probably just put it as a side, as a dip. You know, it keeps the experience a lot cleaner. Because I think this is messy. I am going to have to get a napkin and then wash my hands after. Unnecessarily so, but in general, getting sauces with your food at these food festival things is not good. They give it in like a little container, and it's always awkward somehow to do anything with the food. So I get why they put it on top.
I didn't know there was one.
Okay, for me this is a B. The only thing that gets it to a B are the toasted chili flakes.
I
The
think
sauce is interesting. Maybe it helps as well. Maybe it's the toppings. Like,
I would not.
I don't know. Is that fair though? If we took the sauce away, we took the toasted chili flakes away, it'd be an okay barbecue pork pal.
I think it's a passable barbecue pork bun as a base with a nice spicy sauce and chili crisp on top to give it a little bit of extra oomph.
So is it a B pork bun by itself?
I don't think so.
You think it's a C? Just mid, as the youth say. Mid. You said mid.
I mean, since we're only giving single letter grades, I say C. Otherwise, I
Not
would give
gonna
it
answer my question.
I would say it's a C+. So no, I don't think it's quite mid.
No cap.
No cap, bro. Only fact here.
I went
I think this is B.
You think it's a B? I think just the pork
There
bun.
was a guy behind.
I think the pork bun's a B.
Because I think the sauce would bring it to an A if the pork bun's a B.
If I could eat that again, or that again, and I had to take the sauce off that and eat that, I would eat that.
Jeff is pointing to the Kung Pao pork
Kung
bun
Pao.
and the
If I had to eat the Kung Pao
barbecue pork bun.
bun again, or the barbecue pork pao, but I'd eat it without the sauce and the chili flakes, I would eat it.
I would absolutely eat the barbecue pork bun without the chili.
And I think if you had the sauce and the chili flakes on it, guess what? I think it comes to.
You
I think
it
it's
goes
an
to-
A.
You think it's an A? I'm gonna give it.
It's good. I would eat another one of those.
I would too. I'm gonna give it
I
a
would
B.
not eat another one of
It
those.
is early in the festival. I can come back and readjust my rankings as desired. I'm gonna give it a B for now. But B means, like, that's good. You should eat it.
Yeah,
To me, a C is eat it if you've got nothing else.
I think it's an A. I think it's an A. We'll see if I want to come back and get one later. We got a lot of food.
Fair enough.
All right, let's on to the next booth.